That's a long-range shot coming in from Smuya, the raid boss. P250 gifted to him as Diha looking to take the fight, but a great flashbang, and Mezzi immediately gushes him. So the initial duels going away of Fantic, and now they can pretty much go wherever they want, Vince. 4 versus 2. Dodo and Spinks still haven't spotted the C4 out.
Be very wary because Spinks is laid in wait. Shadow betraying Mezzi. And his head is removed. Bomb dropped down, but only for a brief couple of moments. And that rotational player of Doto needs to make moves now. Going to interconnector. Needs Spinks to stay alive, but Spinks has been dealt with accordingly. Doto will get the first shot off, but that will be his final play of the round. Fantic do convert their opportunities and take the first round. Thinking about pulling the trigger again on this aggression, and with no smokes remaining on their utility belt collectively, it's understandable why he's going in for this. Incendiary's not being tossed down, but he's dropped the bomb alongside it. Brolan counteracts instantly, just shy of 30 seconds on the clock, and Fantic know that the pressure is swelling for them, but Smuya picks off Snappy in transition, down in no man's land, has been punished accordingly. Brolan gets winged around the corner of bathrooms before retrieving the bullet and putting it into the head of Hades. And now Diha with 12 seconds has to try and stop this. Is there enough time for the plant? No. I think they're going to be too shy.
No time. There's no time. 5, 4. There we go. They've lost a round, and all Diha has to do is just stay alive, and they have won the round. Little bit of the fluff there from Fantic.
It's one that Fantic have had a lot of success on, so it makes sense to stack this if I'm Ence right now. The problem is, though, that Mezzi has been on fire, and there's 2 more headshots. The Snappy is peeled back. The flashbang could not have been better. Fantic are just clobbering Ence. The demolition has been put in place. The charge is set, and they've been blown up in the face of the Finns and the other international players on that team. Oh my God, I'm just lost for words, Blair. My brain hurts. How is it possible?
How does he get this kill? I don't understand. All right, he gets the first one. Oh, that is spilled. And then a perfect flashbang. Even though they found 2 players, they were still making sure that they had the protocols right, Vince. They knew there might be a 3rd player. They flashed through the smoke, and this Fantic team, they had no business winning that round. They had absolutely no business. Be a little bit more aggressive towards short. You can see Snappy's position towards short, to the sandbags, and Brolan is being so patient, Vince, so very patient, waiting for them to come into his crosshair, not running in alone, and Mezzi looking to get to his 14th kill, I guess. He's on 13 and 2 already. Make that, never mind, 15 and 2. He's off to a hell of a start. T-side of overpass as well. It's not that easy. Spinks spots the hand. He's going to hold his line. He finds the first kill, but turns around, misses the second, though, and it's going to be a quick trade from Crims. Snappy, however, looking to strike. He's done a lot of damage on a Brolan. Finds Crims. Quick trade coming in, and down to a 2 versus 2. Diha and Dodo. They need to deliver right now, Vince. This is the best opportunity they've had in a while.
Yet to get any kills. This should be his opportunity. He's been tagged, he's been winged, he's been forced back. Now there's a Molotov down. Good spray, though, as a Deagle comes to the aid of Smuya. Unsure as to where the last player currently resides. It's going to be down on the dumpster. He may get caught. He may get fouled from Doto, who decides not to peek. He assumed it was a fake. And now Smuya has every chance to win this round. Takes Doto, and with it, the hopes and dreams event.
The protocols, utility usage, the way they're grouping up together, the space in the trade game, also the sheer aim. Again, see the flashbang coming in, right? Allowing Mezzi to push in alongside his teammate, and they're going to double team and find Dodo. Good work from Snappy, though. That's the C4 dropped. Little bit of a mistake being made by Fantic there. The C4 going in, but Brolan's there. He is the contingency plan. It's a 2 versus 2. As Smuya finds Hades, it's all on Spinks. 1v2, 20 HP. He can find Smuya, but he won't find the second. Brolan with a 1v1 clutch. It came close, but Fantic, they get to 9. They have everything. They have the information. They know where the hit's going to be coming in from. As Fnatic's going to pounce, the rotation is on.
It's all about the entries again, though, because so often the first frag has gone the way in these opening duels to Fantic. And although it's a 1-1 trade, a lot of damage to Spinks. They've got perfect smokes down. D has down to 52. Wherever he walks, there's flames, there's smoke. The fume's enough to choke on. And if he's not careful, he's about to get sideswiped by Alex. And that's exactly what comes into fruition. Suddenly, Spinks and Hades against the world. And they know That would be grim enough. We'd still be talking about that. Like, geez, we know that their T sides aren't that great, but come on now, this is looking really bad. At least Spinks will hold on to the AK. The fact that it's on their CT side.
Saying that though, we do have Fantic gearing up for this B hit again, where they found so much of impact. Dodo blinded, he needs to find one, and indeed he will find two. Snappy with a nice kill under Alex as well, and once more it's a 2 versus 4 for Fantic.
Surely this is the one that they've got to win. Surely this is it. Smuya bypassing the smoke, snaps into the opposition and gives Fantic a lifeline, but it's been stripped away. Smuya now on a 1 on 3, but he does have control over the bomb and enough time. Doto would have heard that. 2 players now find themselves on towards the dumpster. Good Molotov and a flash up and over. Smuya looking for the drive-by frags, but he gets stuck from behind on Spinks. And finally, Ence have something to cheer about. They've been getting in the thick of it, and now the smoke's up and over. Hades, watching the close angle, takes his shot but misses. Has to relocate, has to reposition. Only 20 seconds to go. Fantic needs to start pressing forward. Need to try and take the fight to the CTs. 1-4 on trade, probably not good enough, especially as damage is being inflicted, and now Spinks holds the line as he posts up 14 frags in his own right. For as poor as Diha has been, Spinks has certainly shown up here on the side of Ence. But Smuya will tuck his tail between his legs and save the AWP. A 3rd round now for the CTs.
Solo pushing up connector with the AWP, which is so very wild, as Hades, oh, you need to land those, Hades! He spots 2 Vince, and he doesn't even rattle off a single shot. And Alex is going to pluck his head clean off his shoulder. Spinks still looking the wrong way. Fortunately for him, Alex, oh, he's going to keep pushing ahead. Spinks has no idea, does it? Alex is going to look the wrong way, though, and that's a good find from Spinks.
In his performance, going to be called upon. They have no Molotovs to deal with him, but a good well-placed flash. Also, the AWP of Diha has moved into position, but he's been dealt with accordingly. Surely they check this angle. Now Doto has given his position away, and Smuya puts the bullet through the smoke. Down goes Doto, and Spinks has to be frustrated. He's actually played really well. He can hold his head high. 104 ADR when your team is potentially going to lose the first half. 12-3 is no small fate. Like, he has been playing very well indeed. The problem is that you look at the rest of the team and no one's really been there to lend them a helping hand. Now has to try and clutch this 1 on 4. Already half of the fuse has gone by. May get the first pick, but now his position's compromised. It's going to be a swell of T's that come up against him. And Fantic will be absolutely cruising at 12-3. Find out if they can convert this massive lead after this short break. Now the chances for Ence significantly spike back up again. The flashbang precedes the push, allows to create a bit of chance and a few opportunities, but Doto is taking this and making it his round. Spinks, the one shining light of the first half, also bags himself a couple of kills, and that's much more like it from Ence.
He's the only one with Kevlar to speak of. He's got head armor as well, while the rest of them with the pistols may be looking for some exits. But it's going to be round number 6 locked in for Ence here, unless something really terribly goes wrong, which shouldn't be the case, as Messi and Crims find a couple of kills. Oh, they don't have a kit, though. And the rifle will be retrieved. The right fall from Roland. And this is a bit of an expensive round, Vince. Those are rifles for all 5 of them, and now they've lost 3 of them.
They had 1 Mac-10, which has been picked up from Messi, but absolutely, the rest have been rifles. So you're looking at 3 kills. Yes, they can buy again, but when you look at the bigger picture, this could come back to haunt Ence. Still stands his ground, and that resolve yields him a frag, and a second one on top of it. Finally, Ence really waking up from that slumber. Alex posted the back and off angle, using that smoke to his advantage as Roland comes in. Alex needs frags, he needs impact, and he's found them. Roland can maybe finish off the weakened Spinks, takes him down through the smoke, and with an incendiary put down onto short side, will isolate the 2 teams from one another. It could be a burn job for Hades, who decides to push through that Molotov, but just about survives by the skin of his teeth. Last 2 players incredibly low, but Smuya gets traded out as he's stuck over in heaven. Fantic have a perfect read of this situation, and this is looking grim for Ence. They're deciding to push through now, but Crims with the deagle on the barrels, and Smuya with the Overwatch approach. Should be good, but he misses his shot. Crims comes alive with 1, but it'll be too little too late. They had the chance, it was in the palm of their hand, but it slipped out. However, maybe Alex can clench that fist again and land a KO blow as the strike right down Hades takes him out. But Alex realizes his days are numbered, and he'd rather stay alive, so he decides to back away.
Slowly creeping up is Alex. He's going to find 1 player, find Spinks. There's no time remaining, though. He's going to go down with the bomb. He's going to find all of them. And, pretty expensive round for Ence, all things considered. And Alex, of course, going to be surviving. And, more importantly, With 30 seconds on the clock, Ence have to pop their way in. They do have a couple of Molotovs, 3 Molotovs, in fact, and 1 flashbang. Alex is going to be taking one for the team. The flashbang's going to blind him. He's just going to go for the full spray. They won't be expecting a second player. It's going to be Crims. It's going to drop 1. Snappy with the trade. 2 versus 3 as they make their way into the bomb site. Smuya falling back to a more safer angle. Nade lobbed in. Should deal quite a bit of damage into Hades. They're not expecting the second player on the site, though. Right below in the water. And it's going to be Mezzi who's going to strike. 5 seconds. There's no time remaining. Round number 13 for Fantic. And Hades doesn't even get away. And Vince, this
well played smoke though, and well timed. 35 seconds, not for the first time. Ence taking their sweet time to get onto the site, and that's going to play into the hands surely of Fantic. You have more firepower. However, Spinks catches Alex in transition, and there's another one. Spinks goes in for more. The Israeli is coming alive again, but Smuya douses the flames on this potential comeback. Diha popped out of his boots on the approach. The flick misses, and Snapper using that AUG against the CTs. There's enough time for the plant. Mezzi can't stop this. Stuck in the heaven, has given his position away. Does have a kit, does have a flash to his side. Could even go for the AWP, but I assume he's going to keep the AK at this position. Try and spray down his adversaries, but it's Spinks that comes out swinging. And by the way, he is now top fragging on the server.
And it's going to be Broland with the M4 finds 1. Alex playing up close with the USP. Not the best of positions to play with the default pistol, but he does manage to land a bit of a dink. Now Dodo, holding the line. They are completely unaware as to Mezzi's position, and he will clothesline Snappy. That's a gun ready to be retrieved, but he needs backup real quickly because Dia is going to come charging in and gets the kill. Broland out in the open, finds 1, looking for the second kill, tapping away, runs out of bullets, and Spinks with yet another double kill in Smuya.
And Smuya was never going for that, as a lack of a kit had come to the forefront. Was looking for some exits to see if he could hurt Ence a little bit more.
Still have the rifle and utility. Fnatic looking good. Smuya spots the arm, goes for the wall, then doesn't find Snappy. Ooh, I'm surprised I didn't actually land the shot through the wall, but they will survive as Broland spamming through the smoke, finds Hades, and it's a 5 versus 2.
Player is going to cross. Dotto, if he had got the frag on Mezzi, that could have made things a bit more interesting because Smuya on low HP would not have been long for this world. However, Fnatic not just win the round.
As Mezzi finds 1, but Spinks with a quick trade. Dia as well with the Tech 9s. They're just somehow getting these kills. Mezzi down to the USP, and the flashes are so terrible for him. Taps away, gets the kill, but in the meantime, Dodo replies back, and it's a 1 versus 3. Amongst the chaos, somehow Vince ends, they strike back, and they find Smuya as well. They had no business winning the round. Small side players we've ever had in CSGO, and he's struggling a little bit here, and he's going to have to answer the call of duty. He's going to come pre-firing around the corner, runs out of bullets. Unfortunately, the USP, it's not going to be good enough, and again, it's going to be the captain, Snappy, opening it up with a quick 2 kill. Roland does reply back, but it's trades back and forth, again, favoring Ence. They keep battering this B bomb side, Vince, and they just keep getting away with it.